Hello, good morning dear students, how are you all? Deepak Singh, good morning. So today we are going to study conditional sentence, which is a very important topic English grammar, and if you haven't studied conditional sentence, you won't be able to solve even the questions of tense, because you can say conditional sentences are just a subtopic of tenses. So after we have completed tenses, we must study conditional sentences, right? So today we will start conditional sentences, which is a very important topic. Okay, today we will start conditional sentence, which is a very important topic. So I want you to share the session. 3-4 guys are watching me, so they should be here. Okay, please share the session, Deepak and all whoever is watching me. Good morning Sakshi, how are you? Good morning Deepak Singh, how are you? A very warm welcome, a very warm good morning to all. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Share this session and bring more students to my class, so that I get confidence and I get motivation to continue this class. Otherwise I'll be discontinuing it. Okay, I need your motivation, I need your sharing, otherwise I'll discontinue the class. If you will not share the session, I will start teaching chemistry, okay? And my chemistry is as good as your English is. Getting my point? If you will not share the session, my fever is as it is. My fever will go with me, Sakshi. If you don't share the session, I'll start teaching chemistry. Okay, Akash Singh Chauhan is here. Sakshi, you too have studied conditional sentences many times. Then why are you here? Just to give me some confidence, huh? Deepak Singh is saying that, sir, you are multi-talented. Yes, I am multi-talented. I have a restaurant where I cook food also. I am very, expert in making pizzas, burgers, pastas, and noodles and shakes. I am expert. I have a restaurant. And when I'll retire, okay, let's start. So today we are gonna study conditional sentences. Okay, so here I'm trying to teach you actually conditional sentences. So let's start. What are conditional sentences? What are conditional sentences? Consist of two clauses. Conditional sentences consist of two clauses. Like, there are two clauses in a conditional sentence. One is called the if clause, and the second one is called the main clause. Okay, so a conditional sentence consists of two clauses. One is called if clause and second one is called the main clause. Okay, now what is if clause? If clause has a condition, obviously these are conditional sentences. So what is an if clause? If clause is a condition, and main clause is the result of the condition. Main clause is the result of the condition mentioned in the if clause. Okay, now what are conditional sentences? I will definitely come in my Guruji's restaurant one day. Okay, Deepak, you are most welcome, and when you come, I'll definitely make pizza for you. Okay, so what are conditional sentences? Conditional sentences consist of two clauses. One is called if clause, which has a condition, and the other one is called the main clause, which is the result of the condition mentioned in the if clause. Okay, see, there are many actions which are not certain. Okay, there are many actions which need a certain condition for them to be fulfilled. For example, I am planning to go home. Okay, I am planning to go home. I want to go home, but there is a condition. What is the condition? I can go home only if I get a leave. Okay, so I am planning to go home. I want to go home, but this action depends on a condition. And what is that condition? If I get a leave. If I get a leave, I'll go home. So many actions are there which need a certain situation for them to be completed. Okay, so whenever we tell a condition, behind an action, it is called a conditional sentence. Okay, for example, I said, I want to go home. I want to go home. Okay, but I can't. I want to go home, but I can't. Now, why can't I go home? Because there is a condition. There is a condition. What is the condition? I can go home. I can go home only if I get a leave. Okay, so I can go home. I can go home. And when can I go home? Only if I get a leave. So for this action to be completed, this condition must be there. So this is a conditional sentence where an action is dependent on a condition. It is called a conditional sentence. Okay, right? Now, there are 6 types of conditionals. There are 6 types of conditional. Okay, one is type 1, or we can say factual conditional. Second one is type 2 or real conditional. Third one is type 3 or unreal conditional. Fourth one is type 4 or past impossible conditional, and 5 is type 5, which is called mix 1, and 6 is type 6, which is mix 2. So these are 6 types of conditionals. Type 1 is called the factual conditional, type 2 is called the real conditional, type 3 is called the unreal conditional. Type 1 is factual, type 2 is real, type 3 is unreal, type 4 is past impossible, type 5 is mix 1, and type 6 is mix 2. So these are 6 types of conditional sentences that we have to study today. Okay, I think you should make notes. Okay, so now let's start with conditional type 1, which is called factual conditional. Type 1, which is called factual conditional. Okay, what is a factual conditional? When the sentence the if clause and the mean clause. When the sentence if clause and the mean clause is a fact or universal truth, it is called factual conditional. Okay, when the sentence the if clause and the main clause is a factual or universal truth, it is called factual conditional. And structure of factual conditional: structure, both the clauses are in present indefinite tense. Okay, both the clauses are in present indefinite tense. The structure of a factual conditional must have both the clauses in present indefinite tense. Okay, like the structure would be if plus subject, then first form or fifth form object, and subject, first form or fifth form and object. Like both the clauses of a factual conditional must be in present indefinite tense. And always remember that a factual conditional must be there if we are talking about a fact or universal truth, and the structure must strictly be present indefinite plus present indefinite. If you use any other tense to refer a factual conditional, it will be wrong. Okay, so if you are talking about, if you are talking about a fact or universal truth, you must construct your sentence in factual conditionals structure, which is present indefinite plus present indefinite. For example, if I write, if we boil water, it will evaporate. Now, when we see this sentence, we do not find any error in this. Okay, because structure wise there is no error in this sentence. If we boil water, it evaporates, and you must know the meaning of evaporate. The process of becoming steam out of water is evaporation. Okay, so when we see this sentence, we do not find any error. But just think about this. Isn't it a fact? Isn't it a fact? The sentence is, if we boil water, it will evaporate. Now the question is, isn't it a fact? Yes, of course. Yes, it is. Yes, it is a fact. It is a fact. If we boil water, it evaporates. It is a fact. Okay, and since this is a fact, this should be, since this is a fact, this should be a factual conditional. This should be a factual conditional. And we all know that in a factual conditional, both the clauses must be in present indefinite tense. So here we need present indefinite, but this is in future, so remove will and add s in evaporate. So the sentence would become, if we boil water, it evaporates. Okay, so what we have done is we changed future indefinite into present indefinite, because here we are talking about a factual condition. Okay, this is a fact that if whenever we boil water, it becomes steam, it evaporates. So this is a fact, and since it is a fact, it cannot be in any other tense except present indefinite plus present indefinite. Okay, clear? Clear? Now one more thing. In factual conditional, when can also be used, in factual conditional when can also be used in place of if. Okay, in conditional sentence, when can also be used in place of if. So here the use of if is absolutely correct, and if we write when, it will also be correct. Okay, so if we boil water, it evaporates, and when we boil water, it evaporates. Both the sentences are absolutely correct. Now two things, that whenever you see a fact is being told, it should be in factual conditional, which is present indefinite plus present indefinite. And second, we can use the word when in place of if in a factual conditional. Okay, and if you are talking about a fact, it cannot be in any other tense except present indefinite plus present indefinite. Okay, so this much is there in factual conditional. If you have any doubt, please ask me. If you have any doubt, please ask me. If you have any doubt, please feel free to ask me. Okay, I guess you do not have any doubt, right? Tell me one thing. These days, some words are very much in trend. Sir, why do we call it as indefinite, not definite? Okay, now this is a wonderful question. I have been teaching English for 15-16 years, and Jersha, believe me, no one has asked me this question so far, that why is this called indefinite and not definite. Believe me, I have been teaching for 15-16 years, but you are the first student who has asked this question, that why do we call it as indefinite, not definite. Okay, so does anyone know that why is present indefinite called indefinite and not definite? Can anybody? No, Josha, your question is very much valid. Your question is very much valid, but I really wonder why no one has asked me this question so far. I really wonder, and I am very happy that you asked this question, that why is this called present indefinite and not definite. Does anyone know the answer? Sakshi, Akash, Suhani, Deepak? Jarsha has a very good and valid question, that why do we call present indefinite and why is it not definite? Like we call it present indefinite. And yes, I am not trying to boast, and I am not praising myself, but only a few teachers are there who can answer this question. Okay, I am not saying that I am the best or even good, but very few teachers are there who can answer this question, that why is this tense called present indefinite. So when we call it present indefinite, the question is what is indefinite in it? Okay, because we all know the meaning of definite and indefinite. Definite is something which is fixed, and indefinite where there is doubt. When something is not fixed, when something is not determined, it is called indefinite. So when we call it present indefinite, the question is what is indefinite there? Okay, now let me explain. In present indefinite, exact time of action. In present indefinite, now listen to me carefully. In present indefinite, exact time of action is not definite. Okay, in present indefinite, exact time of action is not definite. That means exact time of action is indefinite. Now, how can we say this? How can we say this? That in present indefinite tense, exact time of action is not definite. Now, tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. What does present indefinite means? What does present indefinite means? It means habits. It means habits, routine, fact, universal truth. Isn't it? What does present indefinite means? It means a fact, it means a habit, it means a universal truth. Okay. Now, if I am telling you my habit, if I am telling you my habit, what if I am telling you my habit, what would I say? I go to school every day. This is my habit, or you can say this is my routine. Okay. Now, I said I go to school every day. Every day. Here we have every day. Now, can you answer this question? Which day? Every day means which day? Is it Monday? Is it Tuesday? Or is it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Which day? Or today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, which day? So when I say I go to school every day is not a definite time. Every day is not a particular point of time. Every day means every day. This is not definite. This is not definite. And one more thing. Tell me, if I write I play cricket on Monday. Find error. Is this sentence correct or there is any error? I want everyone to tell me this question. What is the what is the error in this sentence? I play cricket on Monday. If you ask this question, no one will answer it right. Everyone will say this is absolutely correct. But I want you to answer me that is this sentence correct or not? Is this sentence correct or not? I play cricket on Monday. Is this sentence correct or is there any error in it? Please. Akash, Sakshi, Jarsha, Deepak, everyone, please tell me. Is this sentence correct? I play cricket on Monday. Anisha Agrawal. Okay, Anisha said correct. Anyone else who would like to answer this question? Is there anyone else who would like to answer this question? You have to tell whether this sentence is correct or wrong. Deepak Singh said incorrect. Why, Deepak? Why is it incorrect? Do you have a valid reason for your answer? Okay, let me tell you. This sentence is actually wrong. This sentence is actually wrong. Why? Because the construction, the structure of this sentence is present indefinite. Okay, the structure of this sentence is present indefinite, and present indefinite means where Present indefinite means where time is not present indefinite means where time is not definite. The structure of this sentence is present indefinite, and present indefinite means where time is not definite. Okay, but here we have given a definite time. So the sentence is present indefinite which cannot have a definite time, and we have given a definite time with it, on Monday. How can this sentence be correct? This is wrong. Now let me explain you. The sentence is I played cricket on Monday. I played cricket on Monday. Okay. I will play cricket on Monday. I play cricket on Monday. Here these are past indefinite, future indefinite. I'll explain these sentences later. First let us talk about just one, otherwise you will get confused. Okay, because you are confused in present indefinite. If I'll start telling you about past indefinite and future indefinite also, you will get confused. Okay, so first let me clear the present indefinite thing. Okay, I play cricket on Monday. As I said, this sentence is wrong. Because here the sentence is in present indefinite tense, and present indefinite tense where the time is not definite, but here we have given a definite time that I play cricket on Monday. This is wrong. So how can we rectify this sentence? I play cricket on Mondays. I play cricket on Mondays. Now this sentence is actually wrong. This sentence is correct. Now there is only one difference. Here we have written Monday and here I have written Mondays. Now if you do not know the meaning of Mondays, so let me tell you. Mondays means every Monday. Okay, when we write the name of any day in plural form, it means every day. Okay, for example, if I write Sundays, it means every Sunday. If I write Tuesdays, it means every Tuesday. So whenever we write the name of any day in plural, it means every. Okay, now when I write I play cricket on Mondays, it means I play cricket every Monday. And when I say every Monday, the time becomes indefinite. Okay, because now in this sentence we do not know that which Monday we are talking about. So this sentence is correct. So actually this sentence is wrong, because present indefinite means an action which does not have any definite time. Okay, now those who have answered Anisha, Jarsha, Akash, Sakshi, did you get the point or not? Anisha, Jarsha, Akash, Sakshi, did you get the point? Why is this called present indefinite? Why is this called present indefinite? Jarsha, Sakshi, Akash, Deepak, Anisha, are you all satisfied with the explanation or you still have doubts? Are you all satisfied with the answer, with the explanation, or you still have doubts? Jasha said, now I got cleared. This is wrong. I got cleared. Jasha has written I got cleared my doubts. This is wrong. You should write I got my doubts cleared. This is right. Okay, this is the correct structure. I got my doubt cleared. Okay, these days a word is there which is in trend. Gotcha. Do you know the meaning of gotcha? This is a trending word these days. Gotcha. Does anyone know the meaning of this word gotcha? Does anyone know the meaning of gotcha? Okay, this is your homework, huh? Find the meaning of gotcha and its uses. Tomorrow I'll ask. Okay? Or should I tell you now? Do you want to find the meaning of this word of your own, or should I tell you right now? Jarsha said got you. Jarsha has googled the word. Jarsha is very fast at using Google, huh? Jarsha? Am I right, Jarsha? Jarsha is very fast. Hai, Akash Singh Chauhan's expression is wonderful. Hai? What is this expression? Yeah, Jarsha is absolutely right. And I know you haven't used Google and you knew the meaning of this word. Okay, let's talk about the second conditional, type 2 conditional. Type 2 conditional. Type 2 conditional, which is also called real conditional. Which is also called real conditional. Arey Josha, I was just kidding. I know that you haven't used Google. So real conditional, in real conditional, if clause can be in present indefinite or in present continuous or in present perfect tense. Okay, in real conditional, if clause can be in present indefinite or in present continuous or in present indefinite, but these three tenses cannot be interchangeably interchangeably. Like you cannot use indefinite in place of continuous or continuous in place of perfect or perfect in place of indefinite. You have to choose the tense according to the need, according to the requirement of the sentence. Okay, so in real conditional, if clause can be in either any of the three tenses, and in main clause will or shall, can, may or should can be used. Okay, in main clause you can use will, shall, or can, or may, or should, and you must know the meanings of these words. Will or shall means planning, can means ability, may means possibility, and should means advice. So if you are talking about your plans, use will, shall. If you are talking about your abilities, use can. If you are talking about possibilities, use may, and if you are advising someone, use advise. Okay. Okay, so this is the structure of type 2 conditional. This is the structure of type 2 conditional. Okay, now we'll continue the topic tomorrow. To be continued. Okay, we'll continue the topic tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow we'll complete this topic, conditional sentences, right? Okay, if you want to ask anything, please go ahead and ask. Time up for today, and we'll continue the topic tomorrow at 8 a.m. right? See you tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.